Welcome to Liz Reads Essentials, your go-to channel for insightful book summaries, where we explore transformative lessons from life-changing books. Today, we're diving into Leaders Eat Last: Why Some Teams Pull Together and Others Don't by Simon Sinek. This book reveals the secrets behind successful teams and effective leadership by delving into the psychology of teamwork, trust, and leadership principles that create a thriving workplace culture. Let's uncover how leaders can inspire loyalty, collaboration, and extraordinary performance. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more life-changing insights. Let's get started. Simon Sinek's Leaders Eat Last offers a profound look into the dynamics of leadership, exploring how selfless leadership fosters trust and cooperation. Inspired by the practice of military leaders prioritizing their troops during meals, the book emphasizes that true leadership comes from serving others first. By prioritizing the well-being of the team, leaders can create an environment of safety, innovation, and mutual support, leading to extraordinary success. Key lessons from the book. Lesson 1. The Circle of Safety. The circle of safety is a concept Simon Sinek uses to describe the protective environment a leader creates for their team. This metaphorical circle ensures that team members feel secure, both physically and emotionally, allowing them to direct their energy toward collaboration, creativity, and productivity rather than self-preservation. Within this circle, individuals know their leaders and peers will shield them from external threats, be they competition, uncertainty, or criticism, while fostering a culture of mutual trust and respect. When people feel unsafe, their focus shifts from innovation and contribution to mere survival. This defensive mindset limits their willingness to share ideas, take risks, or fully engage in team efforts. In contrast, a workplace with a strong circle of safety encourages individuals to voice opinions, experiment without fear of failure, and collaborate openly. Such environments lead to higher job satisfaction, lower turnover rates, and more innovative problem-solving. Imagine a tech startup where the CEO prioritizes a culture of safety. Employees are encouraged to share innovative ideas during brainstorming sessions without fear of criticism or ridicule. If a project fails, instead of blaming an individual, the team collectively reflects on lessons learned. This approach strengthens trust, and employees feel empowered to take risks, leading to breakthrough innovations. Conversely, in a company without a circle of safety, team members might hide mistakes or withhold ideas, fearing repercussions. Over time, this creates a toxic environment that stifles growth and undermines collaboration. Lesson 2. Leadership is about others. Simon Sinek emphasizes that true leadership is about service, not authority or power. Effective leaders prioritize the needs of their team, creating an environment where individuals can thrive. By putting others first, leaders build loyalty, respect, and commitment, fostering a culture of mutual trust and shared purpose. Selfless leadership inspires teams to give their best, knowing their leader values their well-being. It creates a sense of camaraderie and drives engagement as team members feel supported and empowered. Conversely, leaders who focus solely on personal gain risk alienating their teams and eroding trust. In the Marine Corps, officers eat after their troops, a symbolic gesture demonstrating that leaders prioritize their team's needs above their own. This tradition strengthens respect, camaraderie, and unity, illustrating how selflessness fosters effective teamwork. Consider ways to serve your team's needs before your own. How can you demonstrate selflessness to build trust and loyalty within your team? Lesson 3. The Biology of Leadership. Leadership behaviors are deeply connected to our biology. Simon Sinek explains that brain chemicals like oxytocin and cortisol play crucial roles in shaping team dynamics. Oxytocin, the bonding hormone, is released through acts of generosity and recognition, fostering trust and connection. Conversely, cortisol, the stress hormone, is triggered by fear and uncertainty, leading to disengagement and conflict. Understanding these biological influences helps leaders create environments that promote trust and reduce stress. When leaders encourage positive interactions and recognize contributions, they reinforce trust and strengthen team bonds. Conversely, a stressful, fear-driven environment fueled by excessive cortisol erodes morale and collaboration. By leveraging the biological mechanisms of trust and connection, leaders can build more cohesive and resilient teams. A manager who publicly acknowledges an employee's hard work during a meeting boosts oxytocin levels, enhancing team morale and trust. On the other hand, a leader who micromanages and uses fear-based tactics triggers cortisol, causing disengagement and damaging relationships. Identify a team member's contributions and recognize them today. How can you incorporate acts of generosity and appreciation to build trust and connection in your team? Lesson 4. Courage to lead. Courageous leadership involves making tough, selfless decisions for the greater good of the team. Simon Sinek emphasizes that great leaders confront challenges head-on, even at personal cost. This willingness to prioritize the needs of others over their own interests inspires loyalty, trust, and admiration, encouraging team members to follow their example. Leaders who demonstrate courage set the tone for their organization, showing that they value their team's well-being above personal gain. This builds a culture of resilience and unity, as employees feel secure and supported even in difficult times. Conversely, leaders who shy away from hard decisions risk losing trust and credibility. A CEO who sacrifices their bonus to avoid layoffs during a financial crisis exemplifies courageous leadership. This act of selflessness not only preserves jobs but also earns the trust and loyalty of the employees, reinforcing their commitment to the organization. Are you willing to make personal sacrifices to prioritize your team's well-being and inspire trust? How can you lead courageously in challenging situations? Lesson 5. The power of trust. Trust is the cornerstone of effective teamwork. Simon Sinek highlights that leaders build trust through consistent actions, honest communication, and empathetic leadership. A high-trust environment allows teams to become more resilient, adaptable, and willing to take risks, knowing they have the support of their leader and peers. When trust is strong, team members feel valued and safe, leading to better collaboration and problem-solving. Conversely, a lack of trust breeds uncertainty, disengagement, and conflict. Trust empowers teams to navigate challenges together and achieve greater success. Leaders who hold regular one-on-one check-ins with their team members create opportunities for connection, feedback, and support. This proactive approach addresses concerns early, strengthens relationships, and demonstrates genuine care for the team's well-being. Action. Schedule a one-on-one check-in with a colleague or team member this week. How can you use this time to build trust and strengthen your connection? Lesson 6. A culture of accountability. Accountability is a hallmark of high-performing teams, driven not by fear but by a shared sense of responsibility. Simon Sinek explains that leaders play a vital role in fostering this culture by setting clear expectations, providing constructive feedback, and modeling accountability themselves. A culture of accountability encourages learning, growth, and trust within the team. When team members feel safe to own their mistakes and learn from them, it fosters innovation and continuous improvement. Conversely, a fear-driven environment where accountability is replaced by blame stifles growth and creates mistrust. A balanced approach strengthens relationships and motivates teams to perform at their best. In high-performing organizations, teams openly acknowledge mistakes and view them as opportunities for learning. For instance, after a failed project, a team might collectively analyze what went wrong and implement changes, rather than pointing fingers. This approach builds resilience and trust while driving improvement. How can you encourage accountability in your team while maintaining trust and support? Consider modeling accountability yourself and creating a safe space for honest conversations about performance. Lesson 7. Leaders are made, not born. Leadership is not an innate trait, but a skill that can be cultivated through practice and dedication. Simon Sinek emphasizes that by consistently prioritizing the needs of others, anyone can develop the qualities of a great leader. Leadership grows through intentional daily actions that build trust, inspire others, and strengthen team dynamics over time. Believing leadership is an acquired skill empowers individuals to take initiative and grow into effective leaders. Great leadership doesn't depend on title or authority, but on the willingness to serve and support others. Small, consistent acts of servant leadership can create profound, lasting impacts on teams and organizations. Mentoring a junior team member or offering help to a struggling colleague are small but meaningful ways to practice servant leadership. These actions demonstrate care and build connections, fostering an environment of trust and mutual respect. Identify a small way to practice servant leadership today. How can you make daily actions, rather than grand gestures, a foundation for your leadership growth? At its core, Leaders Eat Last is a powerful reminder that leadership is about service, trust, and the well-being of others. By creating a circle of safety, fostering trust, and putting the team first, leaders can transform their organizations and inspire extraordinary results. What step will you take today to become the kind of leader others are inspired to follow? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful summaries. See you next time on Liz Reads Essentials.